Have you ever found yourself not knowing how to show up in your business? I've heard from a lot of people on my team in the last few months, I don't know how to show up. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to market my business. How can I market or sell in a time like this? Today, I'm going to share 5 ironclad ways that you can get into your intuition so you'll know exactly what to do, what to say, and how to show up in your most authentic and genuine way. I'm Casey, and if we haven't met yet, I help simplify attraction marketing for social sellers so that you can build a life-changing business on your own terms. Now, marketing is really fun when you have a blueprint or a checklist or an exact path to follow, but marketing is often more of an art than a science, and you can't market the exact same way as somebody else and get the same results. You're a totally unique person with your own set of values and your own communication style and your own product or service or business to offer, and that's what's beautiful about entrepreneurship. You get to create a path that no one else has ever walked down. And while that's beautiful, it can also be overwhelming, and figuring out what to do is a tricky situation. So I believe strongly and deep in my soul that intuition is a big aspect of marketers that are finding success. And I believe that it should just be talked about more, especially in times of crisis when a lot of us have had to completely adjust our marketing plans. Let's first read what the dictionary defines as intuition. It's a direct perception of truth, fact, etc., independent of any reasoning process, immediate apprehension and impression. So intuition is something that happens in an instant, in your body, in your soul, that does not come from processing and thinking and analyzing with your conscious brain. So that suggests that it's something that's happening within you, not with your conscious brain, that it's a psychological process that happens, and it uses very real cues and past experiences to make instant decisions, but it doesn't do it on a conscious level. It does it subconsciously. All you need to know is that when you tap into your intuition, making decisions becomes easier, and finding your authentic voice to show up and be visible to your clients, to your ideal clients in your ideal way, becomes much more natural and intuitive. So let's talk about 5 ironclad ways that you can get into your intuition. The first one is to feel your body. You need to get out of your brain, your head, and start feeling your body. One way that I love to do this, and something that I did a lot more when I was younger, is through ecstatic movement. So you have to do all of these funny movements to just like get energy out of your body. You're trying to like let things go, shake things off, maybe turn on some music and do some ecstatic dance. If you've ever seen those like crazy hippie people dancing around like they are completely out of this world, ecstatic dance is what they're in the midst of. So you can do this when absolutely no one is watching. You can do it at home, but just spending a few moments and moving your body and feeling, you can just talk through the process. I'm moving my arm, I'm kicking my leg, and paying attention to your body gets you centered and grounded so that you're able to tap better into your own intuition. So the second aspect is to get in touch with nature. Nature is incredibly intuitive. Trees just grow, animals thrive, everything in nature just knows what to do, and you can tap into that and borrow some of that intuition from them by being exposed to it. If you have a path that you can walk down or just spending some time outside, there's something that's really incredible about putting the palms of your hands or the soles of your feet actually on the earth, and that's been shown to get you more centered and grounded as well, which this is great because there's endless opportunities in nature. You just find something that you love to do and spend a little bit of time in nature. The third thing is huge, and this is really important right now, especially when we are living in a society that is so connected with technology and has information and voices coming at us in every different direction 24 hours a day. Now, I'm a big fan of technology. I love it. It's how I run my business. I think it's incredible to have that access of information, but be very selective about the programming and messaging that you take in. When we hear things over and over again, it creates neural pathways to make that more and more true to us. And it's psychology that if you hear things again and again and again, you will start to believe them as true. So be very selective about the things that you are allowing into your brain space. Think about the people that you follow on social media. Are they sharing the type of message that you want to create? Think about the programs that you watch, the shows that you watch, the music that you listen to. Any of the programming from technology that you're hearing is going to be repeated again and again and again, and it's going to work its way into your subconscious. Your subconscious is what creates those cues and past experiences for intuition to draw on. So you can literally cast a spell on yourself by listening to the same programming again and again and again. If you're watching the news and it's only doom and gloom, is that the sort of messaging that you want to create and program into your subconscious? Or do you want to find someone on social media who you align with, who feels really good to follow, who shares information that's valuable to you, who has an impact in a world that is in a way that you see yourself having? You want to align with people who are sharing the same message as you and let them be your programming to help you create a better version of yourself. The fourth is silence. Now, I am an extrovert and I always want to be talking to someone or having a conversation with someone, so this is challenging for me, but finding silence. You can double up here, you can spend time in nature while being silent. You can even get really silent and ask questions. That'll help you hear the answers. What should I say right now? Then close your eyes, pay attention to your body, and just listen. How should I show up right now? Get quiet, close your eyes, listen to your body, and hear what your intuition has to say. And the last one is to really pay attention to your body and feel your body. You can do this scan that I've done. My acupuncturist taught it to me when I was laying on the bed with needles all along as I was recovering from a brain injury. I spent a lot of time on an acupuncture table, and she had this meditation for me where I would go through from the tips of my toes and say, I can feel my toes. And I would say this quietly in my head. I can feel my toes, and I would feel them. I can feel my feet. I can feel them. I can feel my calves. I can feel my knees. And I would work my way all the way up and then down my body, just feeling the different pieces of my body. And they would start to tingle, and I would get grounded and quiet and present. And when I would do that meditation during my acupuncture, I always had better results going out of it. So this is a great meditation to fall asleep to. It's a great meditation if you're having anxiety. It's a great meditation for any time that you just need to tap into your intuition and that stronger, higher power. Just to recap, ecstatic movement, nature, programming and messaging, silence, and feeling your body. These are great because you can do them at any time, and they're great for anybody. But the real wonderful thing about this is that you're an entrepreneur. You have a product or a service or an opportunity to share with the world. And the way that you present and the way that you deliver your message and have the impact that you want to have and provide the value that you want to provide is unique only to you. Blueprints and checklists and how-tos are fantastic resources in the marketing world. They really, really are. But you can't apply them in a vacuum. And you have to know which blueprint you follow. You have to know which mentor to pick. And the only way that you can do that, because it's going to be unique for you, nobody can pick this out for you, but you have to tap into your intuition and trust your gut and make decisions. And a lot of times we as marketers, we have to put a lot of money behind our decisions. And a lot of times our families are dependent upon those decisions that we make bringing home food at the end of the night. So if you haven't already worked intuition into your marketing, now is your chance. Because there are a lot of unanswered questions right now, and there's not one particular way to show up in response to all of it. I hope you found this valuable. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you which one of these you're going to take action on to get more in alignment with your own particular intuition. If you haven't already grabbed my Time Hack Toolkit, I will put a link down below because you absolutely need to find time to do this. And if you don't have enough hours in the day, you're not going to do it. And I will see you next week, my friends.